Welcome, I'm Just Show. This video is one of my favorite books of 2021. Right away, I'll tell you that they are Small Habits Revolution, How to See, and 80-20 Principle. These books are in no order in terms of what I prefer over the other, but first, a little information about me. If you're new to the channel, I'm interested in learning in personal development and growth, and I've been learning this for a few years, and I like to share what has helped me because it might help you. I read quite a bit of books per year. When I started reading, it was mainly self-help or self-improvement. Eventually I go into other genres. There should be a future video about that. The title should be something like how I increased my reading efficiency. Alright, let's get into it. For each book I'm going to state what it is in my own words because titles can be sketch. Then I will just state a few chapters to show an idea of its contents. Finally it will be a quote or two and move on to the next book, and we'll just keep doing this until the video wraps up. Timestamps will be in the description. Okay, so the first book is Small Habits Revolution by Zaharides. This book is amazing. It's a self-help book that gives fairly critical information on what habits are, how they're formed, removed, and or built. Some of the chapters in this book are how developing healthy habits improves your quality of life, triggers, routines, rewards, and loops, motivation versus willpower, 10 steps of forming healthy habits. The most meaningful quote in this book to me is read non-fiction books. I like this a lot because what I've noticed for me is that reading non-fiction has tremendous utility and can give insight on particular subjects that will be experienced in life. The second book is How to See by Thich Nhat Hanh. Okay, this book was surprisingly good. I wouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I was skeptic by it at first, and interestingly enough, it's about being open-minded and not quickly judging by immediate information received from your senses. If you have the time or resources to do so, of course. This book does not have a table of contents because a chapter is basically 2 or 3 pages and the book's length is about 120 pages. But there is this neat heading called Water Reflecting that states, "The clear still water of a mountain lake reflect the mountain and the sky with pristine clarity." What I took from it is that if oneself is clean and pristine, then the way the world reflects off of them to the image that they see and view through their perspective is better than it would be if they were not clean and pristine, so to say. So as a person that is corrupted probably sees the world in a worse way. Okay, moving on. My favorite quote from this book is, "Relatively speaking, there are right views and wrong views. But if we look more deeply, we see that all views are wrong views. Any view is just from one point. That's why it's called a point of view." Okay, last is 80-20 Principle. This book is really good. Honestly though, this is my second time reading it because I want to refresh my memory of it. The proposition of this book is that 80% of the productivity of anything comes from 20% of the work that went into it. This is not meant to be taken for exactly as it is, but if you reflect on it, you will see something similar in your life between the relationships of the causes and effects on things. My favorite quote from this book is, "Think about problems you don't have at the moment but which may emerge as side effects of your actions." That's it for this video. I hope you found this interesting. Please comment if you like. Maybe share some of the books that you've read in 2021. If you have an idea on how I can make these videos more efficient for you or what kind of content you'd like to see in the future, let me know in the comments on that as well. As always, have a good one.